Okay, Mario, once again, October 23rd, Thursday, 2025, and this is going to be another video on this MIA Bumblebee revamp uh, into a 3D printed format. Basically, this is the helicopter that I did back 20 some years ago. I sold this in a kit form, and I used to sell this uh, is a builder's kit, meaning that all these parts came separate. You know, this all these parts came in a parts tree made from a fiberglass sheet. You know, uh, the um, the frame, all these spacers, or or these blocks. Well, they weren't blocks; they were just spacers um, that you had to assemble with CA glue. In this case, because it's a 3D printed uh, frame, I used these little tiny screws, but it's actually coming out a little bit heavier than the original one. So I'm doing some changes, to the frame design so that I can use this direct drive motor. This is one of the motors that I rewound for direct drive. This was one of those. The original kV on this motor was 2300, and it actually went down to about I believe 600 kV is what I after doing all the calculations and measurements came down to 600 kV. Um, it's designed for two cell operation. The As you can see, it's a really spiffy frame. All these parts are also 3D printed. The swash plate, and I printed these at zero point zero 0.02 millimeter in layer thickness, so the parts came out nice and tight. Similarly done with the blades. These are actually a little bit longer blades, but a little bit narrower than these. These are the original blades, and as you can see here, let me just use the black one here because it'll show the contrast, just the difference here. So it's a little bit. These blades that I'm using right now are a little bit smaller by 10% difference, and they're just a little bit longer than these guys right here, than the original black and gray that I did originally. This is my second take on this design here, and as you can see that also has the servo clamps, to